I was always kind of hesitant to putting my face on YouTube or in general the internet, just because I grew up without the internet, and I am, I guess, I would say introvert, yeah. But it seems like this is a time I could also share my life with you and my thoughts while I'm alone driving. YouTube is one of the primary spots that I get information from and get to know you guys. So I thought I should participate, and I'm sure you guys want to know how it's going in my side of the world. So it's always difficult to just let yourself out there. So I don't know how kind the internet will be, but I've seen the worst, I've seen the best of the internet. So I want to be at least part of it. And I could do this while I'm commuting to work, and I could do this when I'm just running errands for everyone. And I thought YouTube is a good place, a good platform to do this all. We have all the other stuff, such as Instagram, TikTok, and all, but maybe this will be a good place to be. And again, I'm not used to this, so the internet, putting myself on the internet is tough. And you hear a lot of hesitation from my voice. It's just because I'm careful for what I say, and that's how I grew up. I grew up, being spoken to, so you wait for that, and that's how you respond. You respond, try to say the right things, and do the right way of saying things, and do the right thing. So here, and when I put this channel up, I think it's hard to just be a little bit unfiltered and vulnerable like this. So and since we live such a busy life, there's no way to make time for everybody. So hopefully friends will be able to see this and get to relate a little bit more with me, and as they go about their day. So right now I'm just gonna donate some clothes, and these clothes luckily we got them as hand-me-downs as well, and I'm happy about that, because kids' clothes are expensive, and I don't know where we'd be if we didn't find hand-me-downs from other neighbors. So that's really nice of them. I think being a father, you're always thinking about how to provide with everybody, for everybody, and we're just making it, just something that this is part of what we do, is just trying to find some clothes, something free, something with a discount, and just to make ends meet. And I think I appreciate what my family has done. We don't have the best stuff, but when we really want something really good, we try to afford to buy those things, especially if they are for the long run, not just shoes that will last a month, or because they're growing, or clothes that will last a couple months. I don't know how much clothes we've been through, but I'm sure we spent thousands already on clothes, if we were to buy them, of course. But we bought a good stroller, that's light, it's carry-on, and we have an attachment so that they could hop on, hop off whenever they want. So that's always nice, and it's light. That's cool too. So I appreciate the small things in life, because that's all we need sometimes. But when we have the a chance to get something really good, you know, I'm always looking for the best for my family. So that's really cool. Going back to YouTube, most of my entertainment for my kids are from YouTube. So yes, we set them at the TV sometimes, but you know, TV's changed. It's more educational. You know, they can interact and they can, you know, listen and learn. You know, it's not just sitting down and watching some, I don't know, adventure that they don't really learn anything from. But if you get to learn how to sing a song, or they learn how to speak, or they learn another language through television, then I'm all for it. If they know how to dance, if they know how to sing, those are stuff that I didn't have on television. It was definitely more entertaining value when I was a kid. You know, I know when it was before the internet and before YouTube, so that was, you know, you guys entertain yourselves, and now we have so much in the palm of our hands that they could sit in front of the TV and be learning from them. But you know, I don't want my television to teach my kids, so just give me a second. Okay, where was I? Let's go. So where was I? Television, right? Yeah, television. About entertaining. So, I hope my kids don't get hooked into television and learning from it. I think if we have the opportunity to teach them something, and spend time with them in our busy life, then I think we should. So I try to spend as much time I can with them, although I do work throughout the week, so I'm away from them most of the weekdays. But every weekend I'm trying to just play with them right before bedtime, and I hope they appreciate it, because they're growing up so fast, and I don't know if they could remember all the times we played together, so you gotta make every time memorable, right? We'll see if how YouTube becomes, and see if they do their own YouTube. I think I appreciate YouTube more because I've learned a lot from YouTube University. I've learned so many soft science from YouTube that I think it is worth it, you know, and I think people can share their lives with this. I'm not all about sharing all the politics or the you know, how to do life, but I like to share my opinion of what works best, I guess best practice for me and my family. And maybe I could look back at these videos and I could talk about how much things have changed, you know, since this first video. Yeah, I've learned that people can make some good revenue out of this YouTube. Obviously, everybody's on YouTube, and so they're sharing their lives and they're sharing their corner of the world, and I want to participate and be part of that, just because, you know, life is short, you know. I think I could leave some reason and some value into somebody's life if I post these videos about my thoughts while I'm in transit, you know, while I'm commuting to work, commuting to the grocery store, or just commuting to, with my, to pick up things, I guess, there's a lot going in my head when I am driving, so I don't have time to write in a journal, but I think YouTube is a good place to be a journal, and I guess let go of my thoughts in my head and just express what I'm thinking. And sometimes my commute could be a whole hour, and I don't expect to talk about a topic for a whole hour, but I could talk about something, and maybe you guys would be able to give some opinion about any topic that I talk about, such as finance, or such as raising kids, or saving money, or living life while working a full-time job. I'm happy to hear what you guys have to say, because I don't want to do this life alone, and I see what people are doing YouTube. Maybe you guys can learn from me as well. And I think nowadays we interact through social media such as YouTube, and so I want to hear from you, and maybe you guys could teach me something new as well.